Hello everybody, I'm Reginald Cooke, and today I've got good news for you and I've got bad news for you. Let's start with the bad news. The messenger is poet William Wordsworth. In the 1800s he wrote these words, "Into every life some rain must fall." Now when he was talking about rain, he was referring to the trouble that comes into your life. The Bible even backs him up also, where it states, "How frail is man, how few his days, how full of trouble." What this simply means is that it doesn't matter if you're living high off the hog or living paycheck to paycheck, trouble is going to come knocking at your door in one way or the other for the rest of your life. My friends, trouble is life's common denominator. Now that's the bad news. Let me get to the good news. The most powerful resource you have at your disposal is not the computer in your phone, but your mind. President Abraham Lincoln once said, "Most people are about as happy as they make their minds up to be." Buddha said, "To end all suffering, one needs to change his or her perspective." And even the good book adds, "As a man thinketh, so he is." So here's what the bad news and the good news tells us. You can't stop trouble from coming into your world, but you can use your mind to prevent setbacks, misfortunes, and disappointments from robbing you of happiness in this life. Now, my friends, that's exactly what I want to teach you to do in a powerful positivity concept that I call pure thinking. Now, let me share briefly with you 3 life-changing lessons that you will learn in this presentation. First, you will learn a profound and insightful lesson that I call trouble comes in 4 boxes. You see, knowing why trouble is knocking at your door is half the battle. And in this lesson, I'm going to teach you the 4 ways that trouble can come into your life. But here's the kicker. You'll also learn in this lesson that some trouble is actually good for you. Secondly, every human being that is born into this world is born into a war. In this war, there are no guns or tanks or flying drones, and the battle is not over religion, land, or people. In this war, the battle, struggle, or conflict is over how to handle the trouble and challenges that life throws in your way. The weapons of this warfare are not metal or mechanical or military, but mental. For you see, this conflict is ultimately a battle for control of your mind. Now, every country in our world has conditions or circumstances which will determine whether it will fight or go to war with another nation. Our military refers to this as the rules of engagement. Well, in this second lesson, I'm going to be teaching you how to win every battle in this war that life throws your way by simply changing the goals or objects that you're fighting for. I call this lesson changing the rules of engagement. The final lesson that I will teach you in this pure thinking presentation is called the 3 definitions of happiness. The first definition comes from the world. The second definition comes from you. However, the third definition comes from that great psychologist Sigmund Freud and from the magical movie The Wizard of Oz. This life-changing lesson will help you stay focused on what's important in the world and will greatly improve your overall outlook on life. Listen, friends, I'm out of time. I'm convinced after you attend this pure thinking presentation, you will never look at trouble again in the same way. I hope to see you soon.